What is up guys, Inevitable Tech here. When the iPad was first released a little over a year ago, it redefined what tablets could do. But is it still worth it in 2020? So when the iPad was first released in November 2018, everybody was amazed by the crazy fast A12X Bionic chip and a super fast SSD storage in this thing, and that it had up to 6 gigs of RAM in the 1TB version. But then of course this happened. I mean, it was rather predictable with such a thin device. Additionally, when this device was first released, it was limited due to iOS. So when iPadOS was finally released, it opened completely new possibilities for the iPad. Now it still couldn't replace my laptop on a daily basis, but it's getting there. They completely changed the design of the iPad Pro and went back to the design of the iPhone 4 and iPhone 5. It's very thin and light, and it's like a big slab of aluminum, but it still feels very good in the hands. Now the display on this is nothing below gorgeous. It has slim bezels, but not that slim bezels like we've seen on other devices like the iPhone. The colors are really accurate and look beautiful, but my absolutely favorite feature of the iPad Pro has to be the Pro Display with the 120Hz refresh rate, which really makes it feel like butter. It's so smooth and responsive, which really makes it fun to use. All the buttons on this device are made out of aluminum, so they feel pretty good and sturdy. Now moving on to battery life. I haven't noticed it worsening over time, and it still easily lasts me a full day. Furthermore, they finally included a USB-C port on the iPad Pro, unlike the iPhone 11 Pro Max, that opens up millions of possibilities for the iPad Pro, for example, external storage devices. And the speakers on the iPad are actually pretty dang good. They deliver crisp stereo sound.
They said you were coming. They said you were the best in the parsec. Would you agree?
In addition, another new feature which I don't think too many people will use is the camera, which is the same as on the iPhone XS and iPhone XR, but I personally wouldn't walk around with that huge iPad and take pictures, but I guess it's good to scan documents or QR codes. Face ID works pretty well on the iPad. It's not the fastest, but it gets the job done. One of the best accessories to buy for an iPad is a keyboard, but please, do not buy the Folio keyboard, but buy a different keyboard like the Bridge one, cause this one really sucks. Of course you can still use the iPad without the keyboard, in some cases even better than with one, but it's great to have a keyboard when typing, and it gives you the experience you would have with a laptop. iPadOS also allows the iPad to use desktop versions of Chrome and YouTube. And moving on to the Apple Pencil, it can be really great if you can integrate it into your workflow. It magnetically attaches to the side of the iPad and charges unlike the first generation, thank God for that. But the pen sadly costs $146, which is a lot for a pen. And the awesome benefits of iPadOS, like a dedicated widget bar, improved multitasking, and even an unlocked USB port, which lets you plug in external storage devices, and you could even do some light photo editing on it. The iPad Pro can pretty much handle anything you throw at it, from photo editing to searching the web to playing games. To wrap things up, the iPad Pro is a very versatile device that hasn't replaced my laptop yet, but it is good as a secondary display or as a device on the go. So in 2020, the iPad Pro is still a great device for anybody who's looking to elevate the workflow, even if it's not the cheapest. Maybe the 4th generation will finally replace a laptop, who knows? But as of right now, it's still a great device. That's it for the review guys, maybe leave a like or a comment, I read them all.